Now the opening lineup for New York. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Clark, both of these squads coming in with tons of confidence.
And I think that adds extra drama to this game. Both teams are feeling a bit unbeatable right now. But the streak ends tonight for sure for one of them.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges.
I got him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it down low.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Towns. With the power finish.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Now here's SGA. Last game, 26 points for him. And he banks in the layup. SGA's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Dort after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. SGA against Brunson. And here's SGA outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Now here's Brunson. Towns outside. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 7 points.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
New York trailing. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. He has 6. And New York has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Towns a screen on SGA. Brunson passes to Towns. Off target with the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4. Inside. Here's Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. going to the line for one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum grab?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9, and it's New York scoring again.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-point lead. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Towns for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at Oklahoma City, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've been fantastic. You have to tip your cap to them. It's so tough to be on top at the end of the regular season. And with a week left, let's hope they can stay healthy.
Got it. Good job in the low post. SGA's got 13 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
You know, with his first step, Brunson is really hard to contain in the two-man game.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. Oh, a great move from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
You got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
Holmgren outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. Oh, a great move from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 17.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
Hard against Williams. Back to Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. His first shot coming late, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Joe's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Clarkson's checked in for New York. And let's take a look at the teams with the most steals per game according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, the Thunder.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Here's Williams. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. The shot's good. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Hart, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his third assist of the night. Thunder trail by 4. Here's SGA. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Hart. Towns up top. Over Williams. Towns can't get it to go.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Joe, still without a bucket. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 1.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Towns passes to Brunson. Six to shoot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Williams. Wallace outside. Joe on the wing. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Robinson finds Brunson. And there's the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Screen by Robinson. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So we'll see Jordan Clarkson go to the line here. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
SGA looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. SGA's got 25 points in the game.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Screen by Robinson to the middle. Over Williams. Robinson can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Holmgren's got 5.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now Sohan fires from deep. No good. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Knicks trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you, B.A.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by New York on the other end. Wallace outside. Buries it from 3. Wallace has got his second basket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
3-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, they're certainly seeing the effort.
And the basket by Joe.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A big finish by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. It's Wiggins on the wing. No points so far, and he gets that one.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Robinson. 8-point game. Clarkson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hukporti. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, That's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Lets the three fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Over to the left wing. Alvarado, left side. Outside Anunoby. Takes a three. He drops it from range. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell, the pass to Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Joe. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Joe's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Towns from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, SGA to the inside. Wiggins throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Williams is checked in for Joe. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Now Towns. From downtown. New York again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Here's Alvarado. Still no points. Towns outside. Five on the clock. Uh-oh, we've got a big cat in the paint.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. Bridges playing right through the whistle that time. Love that determination.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. New York also changing it up. Shamet, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. That's good from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
Now here's Joe. 6 points for him. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Here's Towns. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Up top, Anunoby. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
To the middle. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Thunder lead by 15. Pass to Shamet. Here's Towns. Let's go with a three. Oh, can't get Towns any space from there.
That's his third triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns, right side. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the three, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. Hey, you want rim protection? We've got it right here. The leading shot blocker since the All-Star break. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in for Bridges. Alvarado outside. Towns up top. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Alvarado missing. Thunder leading by 12. SGA passes to Mitchell. Williams from long range. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Brunson finds Anunoby, pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And he drops the first. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebound. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. For three. It's not going to go for him. Knicks trail by 12. Fast break. Here comes New York. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
These are his first free throws of the game.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And that one falls for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And so Towns nails them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. The shot from the low post is good. And it's 29 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Here's McBride. And again, the Knicks missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Tipped. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Brunson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
This speaks to how confident a shooter Brunson is. I mean, outstanding at pulling up off the dribble.
Outside, SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end. Back to SGA. SGA using that size.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Shamet. New York working the ball around now. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Thunder lead by 14.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Shamet. Outside Anunoby. Now Towns. The 3 is up. No good there. Mitchell with the ball. No made baskets yet. Outside, SGA. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Oklahoma City ahead leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots, and his teammates are looking for him.
Ride it till it breaks. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 17. On the floor for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's SGA. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Now SGA. There's the triple. Hart pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns on a screen. Releases. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein fires the 3, and it's Holmgren missing. Anunoby passes to Towns, shoots over Hartenstein. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby. 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 hits a three-pointer. Holmgren's got 10 points.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Towns on a screen. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams from long range. Towns with a rebound.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Towns a screen on Dort for 3. Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, we can see Bridges on either side of the two-man game. He makes good decisions in that action regardless of where he is.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
First an assist, and let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Towns against Hartenstein. Towns a screen on Dort for three. Bridges. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Dort outside. SGA against Brunson. And SGA throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Count it. Good.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Brunson against SGA. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by New York. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Outside Hart. High post Towns. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Dort. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
Brunson against SGA. Puts it up from 12. Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. There's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Here's Brunson. 20 points for him. No good that time. Good defense there from SGA.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. Dort for 3. They get it back. Tries yet again. Screen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Hart passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
You know, for the Knicks, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
SGA against Brunson. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Holmgren's got 11 in the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Towns outside. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Holmgren. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 20 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Outside Hart. Here's Towns. He's covered by Holmgren. From behind the arc. The shot by Towns, no good. Thunder leading by 22. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it. It's rebounded by New York.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Robinson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. And he hits the jumper for 2. Hart's got 10 points. And the Thunder shooting 47% during this third quarter. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing.
Big-time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
Here's Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. Number 1, the Thunder. The Knicks, 4th.
These two teams have really buckled down on defense since the break, forcing plenty of turnovers and then finding ways to convert them into points.
The free throw drops for Williams. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Brunson looks it over. And it's blocked by SGA. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Alvarado's checked in for New York. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Bridges.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Alvarado outside. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Thunder leading by 20. Wallace left side. Joe up top. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Joe's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bridges. 15 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Joe. And here's Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Bridges. Here's Wallace. Back to Joe. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Clarkson up top, hounded by Wiggins. Clarkson outside. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got his 2nd basket of the night. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Mitchell, Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. New York shooting 56% today. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Here's Alvarado. The Thunder making their last shot. And Karl Anthony Towns gets the 3. Towns has got 28 points for the game.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Robinson with a steal. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Left side, Anunoby. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for OKC. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Joe's got 9 points now in the second half.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Alvarado outside. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Back to Wallace. And that one drops.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. it's good.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Holmgren outside. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for Oklahoma City, Carlson, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Holmgren finds SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Clarkson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Alvarado defending. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold, but boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Now here's SGA. Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And that's now 24 points for Chet Holmgren. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Robinson, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Towns. This one for three. They get it again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
The first free throw is good. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. An easy two on the layup. Towns has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
SGA passes to Williams. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Right side, Brunson. And the shot goes. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Now Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. He buries it from 3.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. They can't stop the run with that one.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Hart with a screen on Holmgren. Bridges, left side. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's SGA. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Brunson. Bridges passes to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Towns on a screen. Shoots. SGA pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart passes to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. First one falls for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Wallace, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And a switch here also for New York. Clarkson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down by 15. Towns outside. Pass to Clarkson. Bridges outside. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 11. Here's SGA. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hart. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. is in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York.
One shot.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Here's Holmgren after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns a screen on Holmgren. Anunoby. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Now here's SGA. Holmgren right side. Outside Dort from deep. Holmgren outside. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he can't hit it. Knicks trail by 15. Now Towns puts up the tray. Holmgren there for the rebound.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is in! Here's SGA. Williams outside. 26 seconds left to play in the 4th. Outside Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Hartenstein in the post. Towns on him. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.